Hello there, this is Ian Fresh for Fresh to the Extreme, and today I'm going to install a Levociraptor derestrictor chip into my Turbo Levo, my 2022 Turbo Levo. Why am I doing this? Because I like to go fast. And another reason why I'm doing this is because in my 2018 Turbo Levo, it was making a weird whine noise, like a noise. And I noticed that this one, my new one, the one I'm about to install the Levociraptor in, was doing the same thing. How I fixed the 2018 one and it's completely silent is one, by putting a 38T chainring on it, or installing it on there. The previous one was 32T. I guess that gave it more torque, or more high-speed torque. And so the motor was able to run more efficiently. And then the next thing I did is I used an app called BLEVO and derestricted it by changing the wheel circumference. And that made it be able to go to 28 miles per hour. And then you can do some other settings. There's like a hex code that you can put into there, into the BLEVO app. And it will connect to the mission control there, or into the motor, and change the, or just derestrict it. And then as a result, that allowed me to be able to go up to 40 miles per hour, sheer pedaling straight out. Of course, you gotta pedal, but I can sustain that speed for about 2 minutes. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing. The difference between the 2018 derestriction and the 2022 version of the Turbo Levo is that you can't do that anymore, because Specialized has made it so you couldn't. They separated the computer from the motor. And a very ingenious person in Pakistan or somewhere over there in Europe has created a workaround, and this is what it looks like. It's just a little chip. It's wrapped in some type of rubber or weatherproof, shockproof tape or whatever. And we're just going to install it into the Turbo Levo. Okay, so now I have my T10 Torx wrench, or Allen key, I can't remember. I think it's just a torque wrench. And then all you do is you unscrew it. Put that down for a second so I have more. Space here. Oh, drop my screw. Don't want to drop that. Be sure not to drop your screw. It looks like something you could get from Lowe's or Home Depot if you were to lose it. All right, let's pull this out. All right, and there is the inside of it. And so now what I want to do is connect the green side. Okay, I don't know which one is the green side until I unhook it. So that's the black. Don't use that side. Hook that back in there. Okay. And then there's the green side. All right. And so, according to the instructions on the Levociraptor site, I'm going to plug the male end to the female end. You can't get it wrong because it only goes one direction. And then plug this end, the female, into the male end of the Levociraptor chip. All right, it's plugged in. Don't know how I'm going to squeeze this in here. Now the black side, the black I just showed you, goes to the turbo, the controller here on the handlebar. A lot of people remove it. I like having mine on there because you can just use your phone if you have the Mission Control app or the BLEVO app. I like it having there. I'm an old school guy. I like having manual controls and not to touch the phone. Okay. I'm gonna try to squeeze all this back in here. Okay, this seems pretty simple. I'm doing this blind now. If it blows up on me, you guys know why. Alright. Okay. Looks like I don't want to bend any wires prematurely. It's getting in the way right there. Okay. There we go. There we go. Install it. Back in there. Oh, let's see. Finger tighten that. All right. Seems to be okay there. All right, and then I'm going to press the power button. Hopefully everything's good to go. All right. Okay, I can see my settings here. It's just like how it was before. Everything still works. It does not stop the Mission Control from working. Now I'm going to download the BLEVO app, and then I'm going to change the settings so that it's derestricted. Okay, a point to note, I have to make a correction. Actually, when I got the BLEVO app, I found out that the app is not compatible with the newer generation Levos. That is the BLEVO app, which is what they are marketing that controls the Levociraptor. Okay, and if you scroll down on the Levociraptor webpage, you can see I have this version, Levociraptor Gen 2. It works, okay, but the firmware compatibility, Mastermind TCU up to 32B0, motor up to 8.1. Now my motor is upgraded beyond that, and it's still, so when the chip actually will de-restrict it automatically. It will detect the type of motor that you have, or the little computer, I forget what it's called on top. I forget what the name of the little touch, it's not a touch screen, but the little screen on top of your Levo. I think it's called the Mastermind control. And this little piece right on top of here. It will detect what it is and then automatically set the max de-restriction. So unfortunately, I can't go up to the highest setting, but I can do, I think, 45 kilometers per hour, which is about 28 miles per hour or 35 miles per hour, 28 and 35 miles per hour, which actually works pretty well. And in the next videos, you'll see me test out the speed limits of the Levociraptor. So if I haven't before, thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching.